Welcome back here to the Monet, and as promised, Ian Davies has trudged across the pitch to come and talk to us. Ian, how pleased are you with that performance?
The win was the important thing, but fair play to the boys. They stuck at it. 80 minutes wasn't pleasant, really muddy. Both sides tried to play a bit, which was good. I think the crowd were entertained. Some mistakes, as there was going to be with the conditions, but to get the win was the important thing.
The forwards were quite superb at times, weren't they, especially in the scrum?
Yeah, I think that's what won us the game, really. We had a fantastic driving maul. Second half we didn't have many lineouts to get that as a weapon, but the scrum we certainly did a job there, as expected. Even though they had international loose head prop, I thought Jack Andrew was really good. He's learning the trade at tight head, but did really well today. Disappointed we didn't get the bonus point. We certainly had enough field position, but we just lost a little bit of ball in contact, which under the conditions were probably understandable. What wasn't acceptable was the fact that we were a bit loose. We tried a few loose passes. We spoke about half time of tightening up, and we let them off the hook a little bit, but we got the win.
They did show that they were dangerous. They broke away and scored a try second half, so any mistakes they could capitalise.
Yeah, very much so. First try I thought was a cracking try from them. And we knew they'd come to play football. To be honest, I spoke to the coach beforehand and the referees. The two sides you wanted a dry day to see some good attacking rugby were us against there, and unfortunately we didn't get that. But they chanced their arm. They scored a try in the second half. Mike Pope unfortunately didn't take a kick and scrambled around in the mud then like Scooby-Doo. And they scored, and that was the danger. 28-21, they could have easily broken away and got a draw, which would have meant we'd have had to go into Ulster to get another result. Now we're going to Ulster trying to be unbeaten in the pool. We already know we got a home quarter final.
So does this mean you definitely got a home quarter final?
Yeah, we definitely got a home quarter final. Where we finish in the seedings will be determined by next week's game, but we can't be overtaken now, so the top four is where we finish now.
And what will you do next week at Ulster then? Will you bring in other players, or will you play your strongest side?
No, we'll play the strongest side we got. We've got a bit of sickness bug going through this week, so that's a few changes, and hopefully a few of those boys recover so that they can play next week. But also we want to be unbeaten, so we're certainly not going there to make the numbers up. Jersey beat Ulster yesterday, and the Ulster coach said that he was disappointed and they got a point to prove against us. So they'll be smarting from the defeat here. So it'll be a tough night at the office.
So you've got a lot of players who are coming into this team now and proving their worth. There's a big squad here at the Pirates, but they've all fitted in and done really well, it seems to me. Yeah,
it has to be really though, because we've got a lot of long-term injuries, and some of the older players like Alan Paver, no return to date to play for him. Peter Joyce, no return to date. Gary Johnson, James Sanford, there's lots of experience out. So that's why it's good to Ian Davies and people like that to step up. Will Growlick I thought was really good today, calling the line out. Tom Duncan, it was great to see him back on the field after 9 months out, so they need game time. And it's up to these old boys now to try and get the shirts back. Gavin Cattle's another one, Kieran Hallett we hope to have back in the next 2 or 3 weeks, but the guys in the shirts are doing really well.
It must be so much better for you this year to have such a big squad than it was last year. You must have been struggling last year.
Yeah, essential. 26 players last year, was never going to work. This year we've got 43, but 6 of those are true college boys. They're still wet behind the ears. Tom Hendrickson, you saw. Matt Bolwell will play next week. Max Padilli, they've been getting game time at Red Roof, which has been great. And with all the injuries, suddenly the squad looks a lot smaller.
Yes, it does,
but that's why it's key at this level to have that greater number.
I must admit, watching the Pirates over the years, this year they are exciting. You've got a lot of players in this squad, but the players you're bringing in are exciting players. Yeah,
they are. People like Craig Holland, Mike Pope, Kyle Moyle, really dangerous in hand, with ball in hand. Sorry, sometimes they give me heart palpitations, but you want them to be a little bit more conservative. But the crowd pleasers, and that's what we want, bums on seats, don't we?
Right,
so
and
that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to play a brand of rugby that is good on the eye, but at the same time we need to be winning.
Must ask you one question: how are you coping without Harvey?
Yeah, fine. It's nothing's really changed. He was away for the month of December, so we had to do without him there. The senior players have knuckled down and really got stuck in. Kieran Hallett's been good. Junior Fatalofa's been really good. Chris Morgan, Alan Paver, Lauren McGlone. We've got a lot of experience.
Yeah, definitely.
At the moment, all of them are on the sidelines, so
they can help you a bit more.
Exactly. And that's the thing; they can help out. But the season's not long to go. We're taking applications for the backs position, and we'll make a decision when we need to.
Ian, thank you very much for talking to us on Pirates TV, and congratulations. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you, John.
Ian Davies, the Pirates coach, talking about today's game. The Pirates have won by 28 points to 21 over Ayr. They can now look ahead to a home quarter-final at the beginning of April. Join us again on Pirates TV. I think it's the 2nd of February, the next opportunity for you to watch. Final score here from the Monet, Cornish Pirates 28, Ayr 21.